Hi children, good morning. In this video, we are going to see the continuation of the lesson 2 in history, Rise of New Kingdoms. Okay, in last video, we saw about Rajputs and the Deccan, isn't it? Here, we are going to see about the struggles and conflict for control and wealth. Okay, first, let us see about the tripartite struggle, which is in page number 17. What is tripartite struggle? Yes, it was the struggle between Gurjar Pratihara, Rashtrakuta and Pala dynasties to control the Kannauj, to control the city of Kannauj. The city of Kannauj, it was the fertile region of the Gangetic Valley. Already we studied. Okay, because to control Kannauj, they fought. Who fought? These three dynasties: Gurjar Pratihara, Rashtrakuta, and Palas. Next, let us see about the Muslim invaders from northwest. First, we are going to see about Mahmud of Ghazni. Mahmud of Ghazni. This Mahmud of Ghazni, he was from Afghanistan. He was from Afghanistan. He extended his control over Central Asia, Iran, and other subcontinents. Okay, he wanted to capture India too for the wealth and resources of India. He required more and more money to raise a large army. Okay, in his first invention, he hold more wealth from India. Okay, disunity among the rulers made this Mahmud take everything from India easier. He raided India 17 times. How many times? 17 times. Between 1000 CE to 1025 CE. He visited and captured India's wealth. How many times? 17 times. Within 25 years, he captured India's wealth for 17 times. Okay. He raided on Somnath temple in the year 1026 CE, which is in Kathiawar. Which is in Kathiawar. Okay. This temple was demolished and its wealth was carried back to Ghazni. So many people, they looted this Somnath temple. Okay, but the people, they made the temple back to its form again and again. Al-Biruni, an Afghan scholar, he wrote an Arabic account called Kitab-e-Hind. Okay, in this book, he wrote about Indian subcontinent and the inventions of whom? Of this man, Muhammad. Okay, after the death of Muhammad in 1030 CE, his followers, they did not show interest on India. Next, let us see about Muhammad Ghori. Okay, he was a king for a small kingdom in Ghor, which is in Afghanistan. Which is in Afghanistan. This Muhammad Ghori, he also required more wealth. Okay, so he attacked and conquered Multan, which is in Pakistan, in 1175 CE. He was defeated by the rulers of Gujarat. Then he settled in Punjab. Already we studied about Prithviraj Chauhan, who was the most powerful Chauhan ruler. Okay, this Prithviraj Chauhan and Muhammad Ghori, these two people, they needed to control Punjab and the Ganga Valley. So that's why this conflict resulted in two battles took place in Charain in the year 1191 and 1192. This place, Charain, it is situated in Haryana. Okay, this place is about 80 miles from Delhi. In the first battle, Prithviraj, he defeated Muhammad Ghori. Okay, in the year 1191 CE. Within a year, this man, Muhammad Ghori, he made his army as a powerful one. So, In the Second Battle of Turin in the year 1192 CE, Muhammad Ghori he defeated Prithviraj Chauhan. Then Muhammad Ghori he became master of Delhi and eastern Rajasthan areas. Okay, then in 194 CE, Muhammad Ghori defeated Raja Jayachandra of Kanuj in the Battle of Chandwar. In the Battle of Chandwar, he extended his Turkish rule from Ganga Yamuna Doba, Bihar, and Bengal. But this Muhammad Ghori he did not stay here. He gave all the places to his trusted generals Qutbuddin Aibak and Bakhtiyar Khalji. Okay, these two peoples they took charge. And Muhammad Ghori he was returned to Ghazni. On the way to Ghazni, he was killed by some people. He was the founder of the Turkish rule in India. What we have seen in today's video, children, we have seen about the Muslim invaders from northwest. First, we saw about Mahmud of Ghazni. Then we saw about Muhammad Ghori. Then we saw about the Battle of Turin. Okay. Then we saw about Battle of Chandrawar. Finally, we have seen that this Muhammad Ghori, he was the founder of the Turkish rule in India. Okay, just take a book and read page number 17, 18. Okay, I will ask question in upcoming online session, children. Thank you. Be safe at home.